Good morning. I need coffee. Coffee for me and tea for Heather. A cuppa in bed is how to start the day. It's Saturday morning and I'm sat at my computer and difficult to get away from what's obviously going on in the world. You can understand that. I'm aware that in my previous video I said, come on all you creatives, get out there and start making things and doing things, don't waste this time. And a lot of people didn't listen to me because nobody watched that video, but a lot of people thought the same, and I've been out creating stuff. And that's wonderful, but I'm also seeing people feeling rather guilty that they're not doing stuff. And that's okay too. You don't have to be hyper efficient and become a workaholic, particularly if you've never been one before, so it's probably unlikely that you'd become one now. But there seems to be a pressure for everybody to suddenly use this free time that they've got constructively, and I can understand that. I had the same message to give, but it's also important just to process what's happening. It's unique. Nobody really knows what we're going through. They can't say, oh yeah, this is like such and such a thing. The nearest I've seen it likened to is to bereavement. It's certainly a loss of our freedom, and there are some complicated emotions going around. I'm not qualified enough to talk about that, but I do know that we can be a little bit hard on ourselves. And interestingly, I did hear, and I've heard from a number of sources, from countries that are ahead on the timeline from UK, maybe, or US. You're talking Italy, and particularly, China. They're a couple of weeks, if not a few weeks, ahead of their experiences. And they went through the same thing. They went through this, we must be creative. We can be creative. Imagine all the stuff I can get done now. I've got no distractions, and I can really get my head down and work. And a lot of people have been doing that. And there are lots of reports of people burning out rapidly. Not just because of the volume of work that they've done, which is laudable, but they haven't given time for themselves to actually process what's going on. And one day, after getting up so early, working, eating, sleeping, getting up early, working, continually doing that, one day they can't get out of bed and they're knackered. And all they want to do is stay in bed and pull the duvet over their head. And that's okay too. We all will process this in a different way. And we just need to be aware that that's going to happen. And you need to be aware that your friends and relatives, siblings, mums, dads, daughters, sons, whoever you are caring about, maybe from a distance, they will or may process it in a different way to you. So let's be a little bit understanding about how everybody is going to work through this, because some will start under the duvet and come out later on. Others will be that workaholic overnight and may find themselves under the duvet later. And others will just cope and just get on with it. And we're all right.